Okay, so how did I meet him? Well, I was dating this really abusive, horrible guy at this time. I remember that at this time, me and my sister were like clubbing and stuff. Íbamos como al parral, al potrero, al rodeo, al farallón, blah 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 blah. So we were like doing all these like clubs, íbamos like a privadas and all this. And I remember que I was dating this guy that was horribly abusive. Y un día yo estaba en la bookstore in my college campus. And I remember que yo estaba llorando, like, getting, like, the textbooks that I needed, like, because ya ven como every semester tienes que agarrar textbooks. So, él se me arrimó y me dijo, are you okay? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, it's because you don't look okay, you know, te miro que estás llorando. And he was like, you want to go and, like, grab coffee or something? And I was like, I don't drink coffee. And he was like, pues whatever, like, let's just walk around. So I remember that we walked around. He was really good looking from the face, pero la verdad, he just wasn't my type of guy. He was like really into school. Estaba bien enfocado y dedicado in like everything that he wanted to do in life. He was really into what he wanted to do. Él quería ser un engineer. He was like into like realmente quería hacer algo con su vida. But me and him, we hit it off right away as friends, and he was always there for me with all those weird, crazy guys que me tocaban. So we became best friends.
So, me and my best friend, and I could say his name. You know, his name is Manuel. So I remember that Manuel. I remember that me and him, we were really good friends. He would vibe really good with me, with my sister. We just had like this great friendship, and we still do. It's just that he no longer is here in California. Ahorita él está en Ohio. So we kind of always like kept in contact. And when I was already like in that mark, when supposedly, you know, like, oh, okay, you said you were gonna have a baby or whatever, I was kind of like, I don't know, kind of having second thoughts. And he's like, como, I'm ready. Like, I don't know, we kind of like would talk about this, no, like. And I was like, I don't know. It's because, like, now that I'm kind of thinking about it, it's just going to be kind of awkward. Like, I don't know. Like, I've been Googling this, and I've asked my doctor. And I remember my doctor telling me, like, do you really? I don't see a mother. Like, I don't see you as a mom. Like, no te miro como una mother. Like, no sé, I just don't see you like one. Like, okay, let me know why you want to become a mom. And I was like, okay. And oh my God, you guys, this is what I said. Okay, I want to like secure my finances, my future. Like, I don't know, what am I going to leave everything to? And he was like, what? He was like, what do you mean you want to secure your future? What are you talking about? And I was like, well, yeah, like, I like the way I take care of my parents one day when I'm old. And he was like, you're not supposed to have kids for conveniencia. You're supposed to have kids because you want to have kids. And I was like, yeah. And then I was like, well, yeah, because I'm kind of like, I'm unstable and like that I'll start one thing and then I won't finish it and I'll start another thing. Like right now I'll be a singer and tomorrow I'll want to act, and then like next year I want to go back to school, and then like next year I want to get like a license for this, and I want to buy another house. So I kind of didn't see myself like having time to be a mom.
So me, honestly, he was always there for me. Like every bad relationship that I had, he was there for me. One day I remember that I told him, "Sabes que, that's it. I think that I'm done with relationships, but if I ever want to have kids," my sister told me about this idea and I think it's good, artificial insemination. And he told me, I'll be your sperm donor. I mean, es que tú la verdad, you get all these guys que no te convienen. If you would give me a chance, believe me, you would have another type of relationship. And I was like, I love you a lot like a friend, but I don't like you in that way. So he was like, okay, I'm down. If you ever want a sperm donor, I'm here. And my sister and my mom and my dad were very in love with them porque finally he was somebody that basically it seemed like if he had a future. So from there, I did tell him, I told him that if he wanted to go to Tijuana with me to go ahead and get it done. And he said, yeah, I mean, I'm down. So it was just in the talks. We were just like back and forth. And your next part.
So, oh my God, this is so embarrassing, you guys. So we got both guys. my dad didn't really know, but we ended up renting like a minivan, and it was me and my sister, the 2 sperm donors, my mom, and we ended up driving to Tijuana. Like throughout the whole drive, we were like laughing because we were like referring to them as like the sperm donors instead of like the actual names. And I remember that my friend Manuel, I remember that his girlfriend broke up with him because of the whole situation. And getting to Tijuana, you guys, I ended up backing out. I remember that I was like, I don't think I'm gonna be down for this. I'm just not. And I remember that we had like gave a deposit already, and the doctor was like, ¿Qué? Like, what do you guys like? ¿Qué? ¿Por qué? ¿Qué? ¿Cuándo? So I ended up backing out, and I mean, I told my sister that you could go along with it, but my sister ended up.
So